So I hear that in the United States there is this kind of rivalry between uh, governor of the state of New York, Cuomo, and President Trump. Some people say that Governor Cuomo is doing a better job in handling the coronavirus outbreak, and others say that maybe President Trump is doing a better job, and it is quite interesting that maybe President Trump, who after all is a New Yorker, is somewhat jealous of Governor Cuomo. Um, it's a good thing that Governor Cuomo is not running for presidency this year. So there's this rivalry, and but as Governor Cuomo said, such a political rivalry is not a good news in such a situation because everybody should come together and collaborate in order to overcome this crisis. So it's not a good thing, but still, it appears that President Trump is kind of regarding Governor Cuomo as his potential rival, not for this presidential election, but in a general sense. Now, in Japan, we have a kind of similar rivalry between Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and Governor of Tokyo, Yuriko Koike. In many people's perception, Yuriko Koike is perhaps doing a better job in handling this situation. Prime Minister Abe, partly because he's handling the nation, and the running of a country is much more difficult than handling situations in a city. Which is Tokyo. Of course, Tokyo is such a huge city, and of course, there are many complications. But probably it's fair to say that handling Tokyo is perhaps easier than handling Japan. Having said that, many people feel that Governor Koike is doing a better job of reacting to the challenges of this crisis and, issuing policies after policies, preparing new hospitals, offering financial compensations for those people whose business are affected. And, Governor Koike has been really swift in taking these measures. First, it is many people's feeling that Prime Minister Abe has probably been slow in offering remedies for those affected by this public health and financial crisis. So some people say that there's a potential rivalry between Prime Minister Abe and Governor Koike, although this rivalry has not been, explosive as in the case of the United States. It's no secret that Governor Koike has some political ambitions beyond those in the metropolitan Tokyo. Perhaps she would like to be prime minister sometime. Well, it's not on the political agenda explicitly, at least for the time being. But some people suspect that Governor Koike might be actually, you know, eyeing the top job of the nation in a few years. Not, in a hurry, because the Tokyo Olympics have been postponed until the next year. And Governor Koike would naturally want to be the governor to host the Games of the Olympics next year. So her political ambitions on the national level, whatever it is, wouldn't materialize until after the Olympics. But still, there's this strange feeling of a potential rivalry between Prime Minister Abe and Governor Koike beyond that of the central government and local government. So, well, politicians would be always politicians, and this crisis is, of course, a serious one. But at the same time, politicians have this instinct to exercise their power and broaden their influences by appearing to react to this crisis in an appropriate and swift way. So, as in the United States, in Japan, there's this potential rivalry between the prime minister and governor of Tokyo, which is kind of interesting. But as I said, political rivalry doesn't have a place in this situation. So I hope we can come together regardless of political views, and overcome this crisis.